I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives. I don't know what we're yelling about!
I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be.
Welcome to the show. You're one-on-one with Wes the Sports Guy here on YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey, and online all the time at westhesportsguy.com. Bookmark that site for the NFL preview that will be coming down the pipe shortly as we get training camp underway here in the next few weeks, getting into the month of July. You also got the All-Star break coming up for the MLB Major League Baseball season, to be more specific, not just MLB, but Major League Baseball season. All-Star teams will be coming down and being announced here shortly. I'll have my picks for the All-Star team in the next few weeks at westhesportsguy.com. You get social media links. The podcast link is also conveniently located for you there at westhesportsguy.com. For this week's episode, I want you to comment on this video. I want to know what your opinion is of UCLA and USC both leaving the Pac-12, going to the Big Ten. They're going to be there in the next few seasons. I believe 2024 will be the official first year that the Big Ten will have not just 12 teams, 14 teams, whatever they have right now. It'll be 16 total teams in 2024, along with the SEC. SEC will have 16 teams by that time, adding Oklahoma and Texas. Last year, that was a big thing. That's going to be happening shortly. Now, USC, UCLA, what is your thoughts of having two gigantic super conferences, 16 teams total, in college football specifically? I don't know if this is going to apply to basketball with USC and UCLA as well. It wouldn't shock me if it does, but let's hear and see what you have to say. Comment down below, YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey. I want to know what you think about all these super conferences that are now happening once again in college football. I'm indifferent about it. I like it to a degree. I understand the traditional part of it. I do get that. But the money is just astronomical. It's astronomical at this point. And the main reason why it's happening is because of television contracts. ESPN has a stranglehold on the SEC. They're pretty much have an exclusive partnership and an SEC network that is run and operated by ESPN. You know what's going on there. You know why Oklahoma and Texas bailed on the Big 12. They're going to the SEC for that reason. TV money is big, especially when you have the power of the mouse, Disney, backing that up. That's the main reason for that. And the same thing's happening with the Big Ten. Fox is a huge partner in the television deal with Big Ten Network. The reason why you see a lot of Big Ten games on Fox is because they're an exclusive partner for the most part in broadcasting Big Ten games. That's why USC, UCLA bailed on the Pac-12. Their TV deal is awful. They have a terrible exclusive Pac-12 network. It does not make money. They left to get money. And especially with what happened with pandemic COVID reasons, you're going to have a lot of shifting happening, and it's already begun to happen even before Texas and Oklahoma did their thing. A lot of shifting, a lot of shuffling was going around at that time, but it's now gone to the umpteenth level where big schools are saying, we need more money. Even though with Texas, they had the Longhorn Network, their exclusive deal there with the Big 12, their own little thing, but it wasn't enough. They went to the SEC. So I'm indifferent to all this. It was bound to happen, not just because of TV contracts, but now with the name, image, and likeness agreements. You have players acting like it's free agency to a degree in college football. And it's definitely rubbing those with the traditional view of things the wrong way. I get it. I understand it. But if you want to blame anybody, it's obviously at the top with the NCAA and a lot of the schools, the presidents, the athletic directors, the ones that are in charge that know what's happening on the ground. They should have had something in place before the Supreme Court made their case, as I mentioned in a previous video, 9-0, unanimously saying that the NCAA cannot prevent their athletes, the ones that are making the moolah, from going out and getting their own personal deals while they're making billions of dollars for these schools combined. It's an unattainable thing that they had going. So, because of that, the TV contracts. It's hard to keep this cap on the bottle, and now it's burst. But what are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below. YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey. I want to hear what you have to say about this. College football is getting ramped up, and I'm curious. I see the traditional folks. I see the talking heads that are trying to make this into something when it really shouldn't be made into anything, because they all knew this was coming. You wanted super conferences about 10 years ago now. It was reshuffled as quickly and as fast as it was back then. I liked it to a degree because I thought, hey, let's bring some new rivalries into this thing. You got better teams playing in smaller conferences. Let's get them to the bigger conferences. Play with the big boys more often. That was interesting back then. I understand the traditional aspect of it. It means the end of rivalries and all that kind of stuff. What's going to be left of the Pac-12 and the Big 12? Are they going to combine? I definitely want to know. I want to know what the pulse is of you, the fan. I'm tired of hearing talking heads and pundits talking about this stuff endlessly. I want to see comments. YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey. What do you think of the tremendous reshuffling we're going to see now with only the two big dogs, the SEC and the Big Ten, and everybody else after that? Is this just going to be who's going to win between a Big Ten and an SEC team going forward? Or are you going to see some smaller schools kind of sneak in and get back into this thing? Or are we going to increase the college football playoff participation from 4 to whatever? Is that still going to be a thing? Or is that going to be pushed back still because of only 2 power conferences that could have all 4 participants going forward?
America, America.
We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Being 4th of July weekend, I want to wish you a happy 4th of July. Enjoy your weekend with your family, your friends. Play it safe. Shoot off as much fireworks as you like, within reason, but be safe about it. And happy birthday, USA. Love this country. And by the way, make sure you do a lot of this going forward, not just this weekend, but for the foreseeable future, because this is not good, what I have here. Make sure you do a lot of distancing from this. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell below to get notified when all the latest videos are posted right here on this channel, whether it be at YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, or Odyssey. Subscribe to the podcast at westsportsguide.com. Thank you. God bless. I will see you next time.